Good afternoon. My name is Apurva Joshi and I'll be telling you more about Prest, the tool called Prest. The Prest tool is a medical tool which is used for genetic analysis of various blood samples which are taken as inputs. So let's start with the installation of the Prest tool. I have saved the Prest on the desktop, and so Prest is a console tool, so I just open the terminal and go in the desktop and inside the Prest folder. Now to compile the Prest tool, it's a .c file, so basically a C program. So just with the command make, I have the command make, make file to compile the whole Prest tool, and the command make would just compile the whole program. After compiling the program, I can execute the program with three main inputs. So EX pedigree is the pedigree IDs for each blood samples which are given as inputs, and EX chromosome files is actually the parameters for each blood samples with various chromosomes and the parameters for every blood sample which is to be analyzed. The third argument is 1. So basically 1 means the first method to analyze, or the first analysis method, which analyzes the blood samples for the linkage between each other using IBS and AIBS methodologies. So let's execute the tool. Okay, so the output gives me two pedigree IDs. So basically the output of the tool are the pairs of blood samples which won't link together according to that analysis methodology. So according to this output, 227 and 301 are the pedigree IDs of the blood samples which cannot link together. We can verify this using the second methodology, which analyzes according to a second method. We use the same inputs so that we can verify for these outputs. So it does. So that's the Prest tool. We also have alter test in the same tool, and we can compile that with this command. After compiling, we can execute the program which takes in these inputs. Okay, so these are the two inputs which the alter test requires. EX alter test input is actually the pair of blood samples which we want to check for each other. So what is the difference between alter test and Prest is Prest actually goes through the whole database of blood samples which we are giving as inputs to find the pair of blood samples which cannot link together and which would give me a linkage error, whereas alter test takes in the input as the pair of blood samples which we want to compare with each other so that we could find which blood samples won't link together. So alter test input would be the pair of blood samples which we want to check, and the chrome file is the actual parameters of the genes which we need to check with each other. Alter test uses MLLR type of statistical analysis to find the output. So yes, so it checks for the blood samples which are given as inputs and finds out that yes, these pair of blood samples won't be able to link with each other and can give the linkage error. So for more details, I have given a link to another video in the description for this video, which actually describes the tool in much more detail, as well as a link to the website where we can download the Prest tool. So okay, thank you for hearing out about the Prest tool and have a good day.